Hey, hi, how you doing? It's Bubba, and I'm gonna make a video about a 10-year-old movie, despite the fact that this looks like it was filmed 10 years ago. Now, I don't know anything about Twilight beyond just like being in the cult, being in America, being a young man during that time. But I always hated it because it's just an awful depiction of vampires and werewolves, specifically the werewolves. Because I'll talk about vampires another time, but I love werewolves. They're my favorite movie monster, and to see them just butchered annoys me irrationally. And I guess my real complaint is just that like I just hate how they look, because I don't mind that they threw away the whole they change only during the full moon, because narratively I can understand that you can't progress a story where your protagonist can only defend itself from vampires once a month. Like, that doesn't make sense. But everywhere else I feel like it's done. Like, I'm mainly bitching about their look, because their look pisses me off the most, because all they are giant fucking wolves. Despite the fact that it's a billion-dollar movie franchise, the best that they could do was big ass wolves, and it's just lazy. It's stupid. Like, I feel like there's two routes you could take, or three routes really, three routes that you can take. One is you go all out, like in Underworld and Wolfman and American Werewolf in London, where you have this awesome prosthetic beast, and you have all that like horror and body disfiguration, I guess is the word for it. But it just looks good, and it really puts you in the like a scary, frightened mood to see some dude's bones crack and stretch and skin tear and then turn into this monster that no one has any control of. So that's one route. And then another route is the sort of Teen Wolf, Penny Dreadful sort, where you're like, we want them to look like monsters, but we don't have the budget to go all out like the Wolfman. So what we'll do is we'll stick some pointy ears on them, give them some fangs and some claws and some extra hair and a thick brow, and that'll be our werewolf. That makes sense too, and it still looks good, because when you look at early horror werewolf movies like the original Werewolf of London, it's great. It's just very bare makeup. It's awesome. And then the third route is just wolves. Just buy a bunch of wolves, put them on set, like the True Blood and Vampire Diaries sort of way. Like, all three of those ways make sense to me. But it's like you had the budget to get any of them, and the best you did was a big ass wolf. And like I said, that's really my only complaint. Like, like, that's it.